Yo, we back once again, Griddle 704. We're doing it big, we're doing it live in the studio.
You go on with your own organization.
Right.
Then the season is over with. Why would you go out there? What would you do with me is you, y'all, I taught you how to run this. I taught you how to start an organization. So technically you can do that. But I can't place the aura on you to make kids come to you. So now guess what we do? We go out here, we bash his character. We tell everybody out here that he ain't nothing, this, that, to the third. Well, I got 65 kids over there at the gym. I don't know where I'm gonna put all of them at. Playing basketball. You can't hurt me. And I'm unbothered, bro.
Okay.
I'm unbothered by it, but yeah, personal attack. I mean, especially when you get on here and you're talking about the man, marriage, and he's sleeping in this, that, to the third. Stuff you don't know, because at this turn, he say he's sleeping with somebody. By this time, y'all going so hard. Why won't y'all say who he's sleeping with? Ain't nothing else to hold back. Does that mean you should go hard?
Right.
What you saving stuff for? You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead and let everything out. You know what I'm saying? But guess what I know? I know plenty of stuff.
Going around about you and Coach Travis. Y'all know y'all co-owners of Carolina Titans. Am I right?
Go ahead, ask what I ask. Technically, I'm Travis in on the love of his wife. I've been knowing his wife for a long time, you know what I'm saying? When I started creating what I creating, she inboxed me saying, I love what you're doing, how can I come in?
I started with you from the beginning of Carolina Titans. Okay, we actually started over with the Queen City Falcons. Marcus was over there with Tank and Kay. He put a post saying that he needed an administrative person over there with him. So my wife reached out to him. He told her to come on over. I came along because that's my wife. I started helping Tank coach. And in the process, me not knowing what's going on, Marcus actually came to me and said, Travis, he said, listen, he said, things around here not right. He said, would you help me start an organization so we can let these kids play ball around things that's, fair to the kids and to the parents? I said, yes. Marcus knew a guy that had some equipment. Me and Marcus actually went in on some, both of us put a down payment on some equipment. He actually had a check, a $600 check from the Queen City Falcons. He actually, I don't know if he deposited a check or whatever, but his half came from that check. My half came from me. We put in on the money on there. We got the equipment. We had to make payments for the equipment. Once every payment was made, each one of us received a receipt from it. Marcus actually brought 22 kids along that he got from the Queen City Falcons over there to the Carolina Titans with him. We actually had a total of 64 kids. From there, we was at Cochran. When the United came over there to do our certification, it was said that they was looking for that check. So the lady was supposed to take you putting her lawyer on Marcus concerning that check. I talked to Rick, told Rick, I didn't know anything about that part of it because that was between him and his sponsor. So they went on here to certify us. So from there, we left there and went to Martin Luther King Middle School. That's what we started practicing at then. My wife set up everything for the Carolina Titans last fall season. We put a whole organization together within a few weeks and was able to play our first game.
And made the Super Bowl, man.
Okay. We also were supposed to go to Florida that year. When we having meetings and fundraisers about the Florida trip, this is 2014. Marcus was going behind my back, telling parents, don't go, that he's not going to Florida. Now, we were having meetings, and he's sitting in the meetings with us. But when we leave the meetings, parents was calling, saying, hey, he's calling us saying, don't go to Florida, don't go to Florida.
Or don't let your kids go.
So it got to the point where all the kids dropped off. We probably had maybe like 10 kids were going to go. So then, that's when we took it upon ourselves. We took kids, me and Coach Brandon still with the Florida with G-Top.
That's where it all began, right there.
They came around. I was in a messed up situation not a messed up situation. I had already started planning certain things, but over there with Tank Thomas,
okay,
doing something with him. Come to find out a bunch of other stuff was going on. So I set up to start departing from that. You feel me? So within departing from that, you know, they seem to be a good movement. You know, to work with them. But for Pravis to be a co-owner, to me, one thing about business is what you bring to the table is according to your percentage of what a company running. Pravis brought nothing to my table. Oh. I had all my own kids. I had my connection with my equipment. That was done. So Pravis was just there. I utilized him because I think he was a good person to work with, period, point blank. We never sat down and I do.
And all,
his name was suspended.
It's none at all. It's really no Carolina Titans.
I know it was suspended in 04.
Everything we get, y'all, is facts. You see what I'm saying? We have no proof of nothing. So who looked like the snake or the mongoose? Tell me, is he the mongoose or the snake?
Boy.
Yeah.
That's it. So technically, I let him play certain roles, but technically, Pravis is not a co-owner of the Carolina Titans.
Wow.
But you would have thought that because I don't have to be in that light. I knew what I wanted to do. My main focus was the coaching, you know. So I started placing people in places to take care of other different things, you know what I'm saying? Not to change the vision, but to ride with the vision, you know what I'm saying? To help the vision.
Along with
Right.
what you got
Right.
going on. I understand that.
No. Well, this the deal with that. First of all, I don't have to take no money. Right now, trophies need to be bought from my organization.
Right.
Who gonna buy it?
Okay.
That's why that money's sitting right there.
Okay.
You did not win to go to Florida.
Wow.
You let Rick Emery pimp you.
Wow.
Straight like that.
Wow. Okay.
Because he gonna get something off every movement that he made. And he didn't care that you didn't have that original team. Because once you got down there, he already to the good. Yeah. He already gonna get credit for the coming out of his region. So they went ahead and went with the team. Overweight kids that they knew couldn't play. You still took them.
What? Did they play?
They sat on the sideline.
Why they down there?
Yeah.
That's wasted.
Yeah, you know. But to them, it was it was an experience for the kids. Kids got plenty of time experience, but you don't teach kids. You lose. You teach them to get back up and fight again. How to get to the next level.
That's right.
You know, I just thought that when I coach football, I teach lifelong lessons with it. You know, kids struggle, you work harder to get there. You might not get every job that you apply for when you're an adult. So you might not win every game that you play.
Right.
You know, you got to learn how to humble yourself. You got to learn to teach these kids something more valuable than wins and losses, unless it turn into a personal. It turn into personal, to it turn into yourself. And some of these coaches trying to live through these kids and not technically teaching these kids the game. I want to say this. One thing about it's a snake that's here in North Carolina called a king snake, and he eat poisonous snakes and he eat rats. So when I found out I had snakes in my circle, I let them stay. They weren't close enough to bite me, so I was good. But they did do a little bit of justice for me and catch some of these other rats and snakes that was around. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm good with that. But I'm a mongoose. I'm a snake killer, so I don't care nothing about it. I'm still good.
Still good.
I'm still good. I don't really like the way Rick handled his thing, and we just agreed, so I might as well give it all. Yeah. You know, I don't like the way he handled things and how he said, you know, he wouldn't be in the middle of this breakup thing. But as soon as it came to advantage for him, he calls my phone, hey man, can you give me this? Can you give me that? See, the card thing never was addressed to me, you feel me, until Rick came and asked me.
Oh.
Okay, but by this time, here's my flesh telling Rick, I ain't giving you nothing, bro. Because when I talked to you earlier this season, I said, man, stop telling my business to Pravis. Pravis don't run this. You continue to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, then you said you didn't want to be in the middle of it, but you're in the middle of it now because you didn't want to have to remake them cards or, you know, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hard feelings for nobody. It is what it's life. You win some, you lose some, and the dislike and like, that don't matter to me because guess what? They get in line. It's probably a lot of people that dislike me. You feel me? So it's cool. It's not going to stop me from doing what I do.
Situation. He said he was going to communicate a little more with me. So when the spring started up, I had a situation where I couldn't be there during the training camps. So he contacted me and told me, he said, hey, I got some good people in place. I have a good team mom. I had, these new people coming along. So out of trust, because that's my business partner, I trusted him, and he put those people in place.
Yeah.
Okay, a part of that, there was some turmoil in the midst of that right there. When I came back, the flag kids were just sitting over there. Nobody was coaching flag kids. So I took it upon myself to coach flag kids, because nobody else would, because they were just sitting over there, wasn't doing anything. So from that process, Marcus and his staff started the drama between them and my wife. So I basically told her, just come on over here with me to the flag, just be the team mom, and let them have that over there as far as the drama.
So that was another sign of separation there.
Yes. So I actually spoke with a couple people about leaving, and I said, no, I mean, I'm here from the beginning, so I helped start this organization, and we ended up with 120 kids. So I didn't want to leave like that. So we actually it went into fall. I told my wife, I said, if fall comes and the same situation comes about, then I'm going to start making my move to leave. Fall came, same situation. People who wasn't supposed to be in certain places, they were, and a bunch of unethical things were going on within the organization. Parents start coming to me saying, hey, I don't want to bring my child out here, because some unethical things are going on. So that's when I decided, hey, let me go ahead and start doing this.
What's those unethical things that's going on? Let's get down to the meat.
Well, then, like I said before, I'm not here to bash anybody or to say anything bad about anybody. I don't want to mention any names as far as those unethical things.
This is what happened.
But it was just a bunch of mess going on. I'm gonna say that, a bunch of mess.
So I wanted to, I run a good organization, and so I wanted to put it to rest. I want to put it to rest. I am who I say I am at the end of the day.
Right.
A lot of speculation about monies being done. First of all, let's make this clear. I could pull the laptop out and show you. 90% of my kids also did a homecoming. This, mind you, now these are all fundraisers that's been done in my organization because I'm dolo. I'm doing it by myself. These same people that's sitting there talking didn't do nothing towards
Mutual agreement.
Mutual agreement. And also, then I seen some receipts of the equipment and stuff I told you that me and Marcus Davis purchased. I mean, so guess what? If you want to say I wasn't the owner, then guess what? Let the receipts prove it. Let the receipts prove it, because I'm sure you wouldn't go in and have with nobody just because.
A lot of people went with Marcus off of good faith. He talk a good game, but when you realize who he really is, it's easy to see through, man. It's easy to see through.
I went and did a homecoming game. I brought in $2,700. I gave $600 some change to the referees. We know how much the referee called when you got a certain amount of game. I gave that was $100 out of that money that was took from somewhere else that I put back into that. At the end of the day, I had $2,000. Now by this time, we're trying to raise money to go to nationals. Nationals can be anywhere from between $5,000 to $8,000 to go. I mean, let's be honest.
Right.
Okay, but these same people that cried about going to the nationals didn't support the fundraisers, took nothing to do with it, but tried to count the numbers.
Oh wow.
Hey, so let's kill the speculation about the real about money. I don't gotta steal. This program I'm running right now, I'm running this program for free. You know the love what I get from it, is to see a text message to say, Mac, my son doing great right now. Right. My son had low self-esteem. You built up his confidence. My boy got B honor roll this year, Mac. He ain't never seen a B.
Wow.
My goals and stuff is so much different than what people try to portray about me. Okay. They don't gotta do that, because guess what? You can't destroy what God did.
One thing I want to say is that star team we had that year, they gave y'all a run for y'all money. It's maybe like 5 players over there from there. Just from the fallout of them not going to Florida.
Okay.
We talked about that already in Florida. We talked about that, man. Like, every team that was there, you can ask anybody on the gridiron. Every team that was from 704, you can't tell us when y'all was playing that we wasn't there supporting y'all. Like, we was a part of that
One
team.
of our goals here at the gridiron is to make a difference. We want to make an impact across the nation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In a positive way.
In a positive way.
Yeah.
But what we doing now, I think is gonna weed out a little bit of the, the cheating, a little bit of the knuckleheads that's trying to coach teams and know they not qualified, or even because there's a lot of coaches don't even got skills, don't even know fundamentals.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even take the time out with their kids to mold them into, into players. You got 22 kids, but 4 of them is your playmakers. And them the only ones you practice with the whole time.
Right.
You got the rest of them picking in the grass and
spinning in circles.
Yes,
That's what I call favoritism.
Right.
Favoritism.
And a lot of people don't bring their kids to certain leagues or certain teams due to that favoritism.
That's right. That's right.
That's where you got me at. That's the only way I say you tricked me on that, making me think that we was building something together. But when I get there, you show favoritism to the kids that you brought from the Rams.
Who you talking to like that?
Marcus McDavid. That's what I'm talking to. And you know for yourself, if not the best, one of the best, my son was on that team. But you made him feel like he wasn't that.
And that's key. You got to make every kid feel like they're a part of the team. Right. I don't care how good or bad they are. You got to make them work. They got to learn to work.
He don't know by him doing that, he never gonna get his all. You feel me?
That's right.
By making him think that he ain't this or that. From the beginning, you done killed the spirit half already. So he only getting you 50% from the beginning.
714wildcats.com.
Okay. You already got that set up?
Oh yeah, it's on the website.
And they are registered. Which means they are legal.
We legal. A legal 501c3 company.
I just got that.
Already.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Coach Mike is getting the live feed.
Yeah.
He's sending out questions that you would like to present to these guys right now while we got them in the studio. So anytime.
Ask anything. The whole truth, nothing but the truth gonna come out my mouth, regardless of what it is.
And not one time have you heard any one of us stutter,
Now, hold me. I'm a natural stutter, so I ain't even gonna.
But
we're not even gonna say that. I'm a natural.
But you talking, you flowing with it though. You ain't talking about, like you gotta think about it. You know what I mean? Or he gotta help you finish your sentence.
Live. You can't get this nowhere but live. This is straight live.
Inside the griddle, just talking football.
They know you telling the truth. Yeah. So who y'all gonna question the truth? His or ours?
At the end of the day, we're gonna make this whole Gridiron 704 thing, I hope, better. We're inviting coaches to come on here, sit down and talk with us. You got any questions? We would like for Rob Walls, Rayshawn Tyler. I'm gonna call out a few of y'all guys. Who else, Mike? Who else we want to see on here?
Mo Evans. But the number one person the Griddle wants to see is Mr. Larry Kennedy. They want to know what Larry Kennedy does. They see him traveling all over the colleges and the universities, heard about the Valentine Gators. They want to know, what does Mr. Florida Gator himself do? Larry Kennedy, you're on the clock, sir.
You're on the clock. And always keep up with us. We always highlighting kids, high school, down to youth football. We want to give our kids some love, man. Give them some love, let them grow and prosper in this game. Also, coaches meeting coming. Think we're gonna do something next weekend coming up. So if you interested, let us know. We're gonna put it together. We need a head count. We're gonna have some good food and some good entertainment. So come through, team moms, parents, coaches. Let's sit down. We're gonna come together just like this, and we're gonna talk.
No, to be honest with you, I wasn't gonna say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But something in my heart just wouldn't allow me to just let it go. So here it is, Gridiron. I don't have to do all that riff-raffing they doing. I'm giving you the truth. This is what it is. And all y'all that know me, y'all know who I do and what I do. I love what I do. I love these kids, and I'm gonna continue doing it. Want nobody knock me down off my pedestal. And matter of fact, y'all too low for me to even hear y'all. I don't even hear y'all. 704 Gridiron, your boy Mac in the building.